We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for SideScrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
Oh, wow. Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for SideScrollers. Oh, welcome back to SideScrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Monday to you. Did you have a good Father's Day? I hope you did. I did. Woke up nice and early, had cold eggs delivered to me by my 11-year-old. It was wonderful. I loved everything about it. Glad you're with us today. Hello. Blabs is not with us today as she is traveling back after spending a week plus down here in Dallas for King of the Couch as we prepped for that and got everything going. So we're flying with the greatness that is Kay from Melee Games. Hello, Kay. How are you?
Oh, thank you. I'm good, and I'm glad to be amongst normal men because this weekend I suffered through Jack and Jill. You know the Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had the past few weekends of Adam Sandler crisis. I watched Click recently as well. It's been torture, so I want to have a bit more of a normal day. Will it happen? We'll see.
Jack and Jill, definitely the worst of the Adam Sandler movies.
It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Ever.
I
can't think of a worse film.
Like, I'm all about like the raunchy, funny comedy and stuff, but that movie's just not fun. It's just like it's Adam Sandler going, "Oh my God, I'm a woman," and like just speaking in high pitched voice, you know?
Yeah, and they're not doing any stereotypical jokes or anything. Like, there's no setup for anything. It's so weird.
It's just it's an excuse for Adam Sandler to be in a woman outfit, right?
Make some money.
You might as well be trans. It's crazy. Just cosplaying a woman. Speaking of somebody who would never cosplay as a woman, it is Monday. We are joined by the illustrious Yellow Flash. How are you, buddy?
Yo!
What's going on with you?
Much. Just life in general.
Right. Nice. Well, that's a good thing. better than a life not being there. But yeah, man, good to see you. I am glad you're with us today. Do we have any special things going on? I know that we are closing in on $100,000 on your pre-order over here.
We're getting close.
Ooh, boy, taking a glance right here over at Ripison. This is quite impressive. Look at this. Almost $95,000 in total sales, closing on that 100K. Let's stink and go.
I just
with
got
that.
some sales.
Nice.
I'm seeing that for the first time. Thank you.
Congratulations.
It was like 94 something earlier today. So awesome.
Let's stink and go with. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Whoa. I got a little excited there. But way to go. Love to see that.
I got to go down to Dallas soon.
When are you coming?
I don't know. I was going to hit up the Ripicent people today about that because we got to figure out. It'll be after the books print, which we're getting pretty close to doing. And I got to go down there and sign books, obviously.
Well, get your ass down here, man. When you get your ass down here, we'll definitely hang out. I'll take you to some barbecue or get a steak with you or something. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I was talking to my dad about it. You know, he's like, "Can't you just do it on Zoom?
Can't you just digitally say it?" Love it.
Yeah, it's like, no, Dad, I have to go down there and sign them.
Got to actually sign it, which is good. But yeah, big weekend for us. Obviously, over here at SideScrollers, we had King of the Couch this weekend, which was super duper fun, wildly successful. Had our biggest day ever over for Plus. A lot of you guys were really excited to join us and watch the show. Lots of twists and turns throughout it. We'll get into that a little bit later. Full recap tomorrow when Blabs is with us. So we'll just kind of touch on a few things. I know a lot of people are anxious to hear some behind the scenes things about it, but definitely look forward to sharing more about what we got going on. At least you can go watch the archive of King of the Couch today. One thing I did want to point out is that during the undercard for King of the Couch, we had actually two big announcements. As about a month ago, we announced that Kirsche would be joining SideScrollers Plus, and that has been phenomenal for her and for everybody, because not only, we said all along with SideScrollers Plus, our job here is to give you guys the best value we can possibly give you guys, right? In addition to SideScrollers, you're also getting Blabs Versus and Nerd Duel and side dishes and special events like King of the Couch, but also Kirsche. And we announced 2 new partners for SideScrollers Plus, including Wicked Virtue and Lady Desiree, who both were at the event this past weekend. So in addition to all of our content, you're getting all of the stuff. So head over to SideScrollersPlus.com. And
A lot of normal men there.
Well, yes, and women. But I do think we need to add some dudes to our roster of folks, of partners over at Plus. So anyways, yeah, we continue to add value for you guys. We're really excited for, Jesus Christ, my bad. Really excited about what we're doing over here. So once again, consider becoming a supporter over on Plus. All right, good stuff, man. We always like to start the show with Today in Gaming History, and normally I'd ask Blabs to do that, but since she's not here, I have it pulled up and I already know what the games she pulled up. So let me pull this up if I can scroll through. There we go. Today, Kay, why don't you fire those off?
We have the Pinball of the Dead that's 23 years old today. Holy moly, I feel old. Ghostbusters, the video game, 16 years old, and that's considered like the 3rd movie pretty much. So
Yeah.
that's cool. And then Guitar Hero Smash Hits, also 16 years old. That's like a whole teenager.
I can tell Blabs didn't make this.
No?
I feel like she did, and I feel like she missed a huge one, which I'm sure Craig has a list or something, but there's a huge one there. I'm like...
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
well,
a
depending
Blabs
on the
list.
game. All right.
Okay.
It's
It's
a
like
Blabs list.
Ghostbusters is a great game.
Right. Ghostbusters, yeah, a lot of people do consider it like the third movie.
That is the real 3rd movie to me. It's that game.
I haven't played it. Does it have
Oh, it's fantastic. You should
Really?
play it. Yeah, if you love those old movies, it's great. They have the music from the movies in it.
nice? That's a Telltale game, right?
All the voice actors. No, it's an action game.
No, that's a legit
really?
action game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a choose your own adventure style. Okay.
No.
Even
it's probably
better, like
$20.
legit
You should
action.
get it.
Nice. I love that.
Play that game over on SideScrollers Plus.
Yeah. Well, some noticeable
Be a
games.
nice break from the Hitler sex.
Yeah, I know. Yes, definitely. That's one of the things that we will definitely distance from is the Hitler sex. But some games that Blabs missed today include Space Invaders, of all things. She missed Space Invaders. By the way, I'm telling you this right now.
Barely anybody that's watching this show has ever played that game, though.
No way. So many people played Space Invaders. It's
Everybody's
amazing.
played it. Everybody.
It's like Pac-Man, Pong.
I thought you were going to pull up
Invaders.
like Final Fantasy VII or something.
No. But I
That
will
would have been
talk.
pretty egregious too, actually.
We got Big Mother.
It's like
Truck.
getting
Oh, I got
outraged.
my copy.
It's like getting outraged that she didn't put Pitfall on
Big
there.
Mother Truckers, let's go.
Listen, Pitfall. Yeah, well, listen. I love myself some Pitfall. No, I love Pit Fighter. That's what I love. Pitfall's all right. Those are important games. Let's see. Some other noticeable games. Pokemon Rumble for the Wii. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's fine. Omega Bot. Yeah, that's
Shredder's
there we go.
Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge. Uh-oh. Blabs. Oh, shit.
Fucking
Congratulations.
Blabs.
It's like one of the best TMNT games to ever exist.
Oh, no. Yes,
It's an
I
amazing
know.
game. Blabs, you're fired. Right. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Did you hear it?
Blabs.
Just unreal. Yeah. Someone mentioned I missed, what is it? Never Ending Night.
Fire her on her day off.
Yeah, you're right. I should. No, where's Mercenary at? Mercenary, get to firing over here. Neverwinter Nights. I don't know. I don't even know what Neverwinter Nights is. Have you
I've
guys ever
heard of it so many times, but I've never played it.
Yeah, I've never heard of this thing either. So
It's like one of those
How
things
the
you
fuck
know as
does
a gamer.
Pinball of the
but-
Dead get on there over the Ninja Turtles game?
Over Space Invaders. That's insane
And
to
it's
me.
I thought this was going to be
But TMNT
Dreamcast.
should be there too. It should be like that, Ghostbusters, and Space Invaders. I agree.
Flash, I have one reason why that would appear. Blabs. That's why. That's really the only way you can possibly describe it right there. So, Well, look, we have a big show for you guys lined up today. We're going to be getting into a lot of the fails that happened over the weekend. There's a lot of fucking fails over the weekend. We have a noticeable death in the video game industry. I got a bone to pick with this fucking Lacy guy, the most entitled fucking asshole I've ever seen in my life. Like I said, we're going to get into King of the Couch, and apparently a video game journalist doesn't feel that Asian video game players count.
Paul Tassi.
And man, we got a follow up from last week where the psycho predator at Disney is now playing the victim card because, hey, there's nothing better than being a perpetual victim all the time, constantly. So that's what we got here. And I did want to get to this Tekken story about the guy who got disqualified. Like, this is kind of fucking
so
funny
glorious.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. I'm glad you're with us today. But first, Bike Short says, I missed my imaginary wife chat. Sorry, Bike Shorts. I'm assuming you're talking about Blabs. She's not with us today. There you go.
Oh, I thought it was like an imaginary Latina. I was excited.
Big booty Latina, like Alex Stein likes. Just
there you
saying.
go.
Yeah. Melee came in. No, Key Rock came in with the 10. Says Celeblade sold, not engaged nor experienced, more than 1 million copies on PC in 3 days. All Access Media can do is seethe. They are powerless. They can no longer affect spending habits. This is correct. This is 1,000% correct. I love it. Spartan Rockwell says, it says DSP for the Mario Kart tournament. He'll be great warm-up opponent for everybody. Well, yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later. Thank you so much for crazy Asian name I don't know how to pronounce. This King of the Couch is what I wish esports was. So much fun. Let's go. Once again, you guys can use promo code COUCH to become a member of SideScrollers Plus and watch the entire insanity that was the 3+ hour presentation we had for you guys. Armis says, thanks for joining us today. Hope you had a great weekend. There we go. We did. Great weekend. Krusty says, let's go. Doing a great job of the show. Keep it going. Thanks, Krusty. Great to see you, my dude. Saku came in. Says, planning on getting your book flash today, along with Gabriel and the Guardians book. Buy the book, people. Buy the book. People hail to mighty gold patriot. Let's fucking go. Look at that. You got
Hell yeah. Thank you.
new friends. Shane came in with the $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Shane. Says, hey, Craig, could you please tell Kay to quit playing Three Houses on her Switch 2? She won't play anything else. With that said, oh, by the way, quit playing Three Houses on your Switch 2.
I hate this game with a passion. It haunts me. I really hate it. And it has not touched my Switch 2, and it will not. I hate this game.
He said, with that said, congrats on being dominated by Blabs in Mario Kart. Also, congrats to the black man winning King of the Couch. Yeah, Quarter Black Garrett. No one can ever complain about us not having diversity, equity, and inclusion. We had women, black guy, white people. We had everybody. And I'm going to disregard what you said about Blabs beating me in Mario Kart. Craig is a male feminist, only hires female plus members, can't open a jar of sharp pickles on his own, and his hands was hurt by a girly high five. So gay. Hey, thanks for that, Skeptical Luigi. Appreciate your support, you fucker. Reese came in with the $21 support. It says, always great to see Kay. Hopefully you and James are enjoying the games sent recently.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. Lots of good stuff in there.
Mercenary says, Ghostbusters the game saved Blabs from firing, but Craig, you're fired for not playing the third Ghostbusters game. Play it on Plus, TMNT, and Neverwinter. Well, thank you, Mercenary. I'll do my best to not get fired by you today. Reese came in with a $22. Is this $22?
I think it's saying like supporter on Rumble Plus. Like they changed the way that it's $2.
Oh, okay.
It's just
well, that's
Rumble
cool.
copying over properly.
All right. Says, I was like, wow, that's really nice. Looking forward to hooking up a Parsec session in the future. Been aiming to try 10-player Final Fight mod with friendos. Oh, have fun with that,
Ooh.
Reese.
Final Fight's awesome.
Tamamos has been looking at comment sections of Stellar Blade posts, and the salt is flowing. I had so much fun doing a little bit of trolling. Typical suspects, soy jacks with immense TDS, easy targets. Yeah. I hear that. And John says, Flash, you're crazy. Space Invaders is the #1 grossing game ever with $30 billion. That can't be right.
$30 billion. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, can you do a little producing there? Mm-hmm. Love to see it. Hey, Nathan, thank you so much for 15 months. And Bike Short says, ew, I'm talking about Blabs, SideScrollers, a wife, Craig. No offense, Blabs. Actually, full offense, because that list was terrible. Thank you, Bike Shorts. And Mercenary says, but no TMNT. Okay, now Blabs is fired. Blabs, why? And Cruz says, I grew up playing Space Invaders at my local gas station in the 90s. They later had Street Fighter 2, Let's Stink and Go. The arcade memories are legit. Love to see that.
Apparently that's true.
I don't know how I say about that. I don't know how I feel about that, because people always said that. People said that that NBA Jam grossed $1 billion in quarters.
But it's adjusted for inflation is the issue.
Right.
Nominal, it's 14, not 30.
I don't know how I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel
like
that's right either.
Think about this. If Space Invaders, a singular game, made $14 billion by itself, and it was the only way Space Invaders was played. Okay, hold on. Let's bust it out. This doesn't seem right to me. This doesn't seem right to me at all. Calculator online. Here we go. Always love to play the calculator game. We have a game that has made $14 billion, Flash. Okay, 14. Let's make sure I'm doing this right over here. Okay, $14 billion. 1, 4. That's 9 zeros. Is this correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
9 zeros.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now, for that to be played, now this was sold a quarter at a time. A quarter at a time. So for that, that's $14 billion.
It's just so insane to think about. I don't know.
Yeah. Realistically, you would have 56 billion quarters would need to have been spent. I don't buy that shit at all. I don't buy that shit at all. I don't think that's
Are they
legit.
including sales of it being repackaged in like collections for consoles? Like, that's what I would wonder, because obviously it's been released more than once. So this can't be just the original run.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But well, whatever. I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. But that's okay. All right, we got a lot to talk about today, man. Let's check this out. Let's go. Morin DeCali. Fuck, I butchered your name. I'm sorry. Came in with a massive $20. Thank you so much. No message, just fucking dropped it on the table and walked the fuck out. I'd love to see that. Thank you very much.
That's gangsta shit.
That's hard right there. I'd love to see that. The mystery says Craig forgot he looked up this Space Invaders fact before Tuesday night's main event. Hence, Space Invaders X meme was born. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know I started a meme, but that's great. And we have this list here. Thank you, Kay, for this. This is the list of most highest grossing video games.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at this really fast. I feel like we've looked at this before, but
wow, it is
doesn't.
one on
Why
there.
is my screen going crazy? I don't know how I feel about this though. This doesn't seem right to me. When Candy Crush is like, what the fuck is happening to my? Okay, I'm using ad blocker. It's like, hey, stop it. All right, whatever. We'll figure that out. That's exactly what was happening. My page was pulsating because it was trying to serve ads. All right, so Street Fighter 2, $22 billion. Once again, this doesn't seem right to me. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm even
Change the
weirded out by the
arcade scene.
nominal. Like, the nominal seems high too. But see, it's saying multi-platform. So to me, that says it has to be all the releases collected together.
Yeah.
League of Legends and Candy Crush being up there. That's why the video game industry is in such shit right now.
Let's look at this realistically though.
I hate League of Legends. I hate MOBAs.
Yeah. Okay. Mario. Let's just go strictly off and adjust it for inflation. Mario has made $10 billion. Okay. GTA has made $8.5 billion. I'm just saying, if Space Invaders made $30 billion and Pac-Man made, like, how did the video game industry crash? I mean, I understand how it crashed, but if you had two multi-billion-dollar games in 1978 and 1980, this doesn't pass the sniff test for me.
No,
but that's just
same
me.
here. And I mean,
that's...
obviously we know Space Invaders and Pac-Man and all this stuff, but Mario is like the most, worldwide accepted thing. Is like, oh, it's a video game Mario character, right? So I feel like Mario should be way higher up on that list in sales and everything. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Something about that just doesn't smell right. I know that, over on Kick, Sakurambo says from 1978 to today, Craig. But it's not like Space Invaders is raking in like $1 billion a year.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Just saying, it doesn't pass the sniff test for me.
It gets put on the yearly Atari collection.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking year they put that same 40 games out on some new collection.
Mm-hmm.
This time it has pretty backgrounds.
Yeah,
this time we made the box different. It's cardboard
Yeah.
now.
It's a new menu system.
The Atari 50 though was a great collection. Was a really solid collection when it was released.
But without the original controllers.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
they don't play as good unless you're using those old controllers.
Well, I don't know. Something about that just doesn't smell right, but that's okay. That's okay. And look at how we got here just from today in gaming history. Isn't that wonderful? Rohit came in with a 5, says, Ayo, mateys, Craig, hey, Craig, would you talk about Climate Clock website? Just want to know your perspective on the topic. Is it fear-mongering or not? What is this? Climate Clock website? Is this going to take me to a porno website? It's like,
is this similar to like the Doomsday Clock or something? That's what my brain goes to.
It's going to be a woman having sex with a clock or something. Don't click on it.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, look at this. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a real website. We have a deadline, guys. I just want to let you know.
Another one.
Yeah, more. Yeah, here we go. Apparently, according to this website, and thank you for that, Rohit. We have 4 years and 35 days left until the time left to limit global warming. So there's
that's what they said 4 years ago.
Right. Yes.
And
to
then
answer
4
your
years
question,
before that.
this is 100% fear mongering. This is a cottage industry that, what I would say, some big industry that people are all about. Like, just they've been saying this since the 1970s. Global warming. Or at first it wasn't global warming. First it was what was it called before global warming?
Global warming.
Now it's just climate change. That's what it was. It was global warming. Then they changed it to climate
because it's actually going to get colder.
Yeah, it was like, by the year 1995 everybody's gonna die, and then it's all a bunch of bullshit. Personally, that's how I feel about that. It's not bullshit, guys, is my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. Okay, I hope my microphone didn't go away. Do I still sound fine? Good. There you go. I did a lot of twisting.
Good.
Good. By the way, we've now that we're through King of the Couch, it was a great success. It was great. Our focus is now on this show. So we're going to be making we're going to be doing another tech test here coming up very, very shortly, probably later this week. And possibly next week, you could see a new iteration of what this show will look like moving ahead. So just giving you a heads up on that so we don't have any more tech issues. Thanks, StreamYard. Something that I'm sure Nintendo is not hoping for is tech issues during the Donkey Kong Bonanza Nintendo Direct, which is happening in just a couple days. Roughly 15 minutes long, where they're just going to be talking about the new Donkey Kong Bonanza game that's coming out right here. Kay, you have a Switch. You said you've been enjoying it?
I like Mario Kart, and I'm playing Fast Fusion as well, and I like both of those, but I'm itching for like a proper platformer or something. So I've been playing Mario Odyssey in anticipation for DK Bonanza. I'm getting that day one. I'm super excited.
What about you, Flash? You into the idea of DK Bonanza?
Yeah, I'm going to get that day one as well.
Yeah, all right, cool. Just excited. So yeah, Nintendo Direct, I'm sure you guys will be tuning in. That'll be in the morning. It's 1400 hours UK time, so that'll be like 8 or 9 o'clock Central time. So you can watch it over on YouTube or on the Nintendo. So it's live in 44 hours from now. So if anybody cares, you can check that out right there. So I'm
I
sure we'll
hope
give
the
you guys.
chat is just screaming, "Drop the price again."
I'm sure that'll happen.
They'll probably
1,000.
just block it. They'll be like, no chat again.
I'm surprised they haven't. If they because that was all the chat's been saying every direct.
Yes, it's been screamed from the rooftops. It's been awesome to see. But yeah, we'll kind of see what happens there here in 44 hours. You guys are very excited, and I'm sure the game's going to be phenomenal. Everybody who's played it said it's great. It's a first party Nintendo game. Nintendo made it, and they optimized it for the Switch 2, so it's going to be spectacular, and it's going to be charming and fun, and everyone's going to love it, and everyone's going to forget why they were mad at Nintendo. It's just how it goes. Fuck. God, I hate that. I'm such part of the problem. It's ridiculous.
I know. They really are my Disney. But you know what? Donkey Kong 64, it's like a spiritual sequel. I'm so excited for that part too, because I loved that game back in the day. So this was my driving force for buying a Switch 2, is this specific game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing. I saw this today and I was like, huh? Apparently there's a Flash. Did you ever play Gex as a kid? Gex, Gex, with the lizard?
Yeah, I wasn't really into it, but I've played the first one.
Gex
It's
was
a good game. It's pretty much like a lizard as James Bond. It's so good. It's a platformer.
Okay, yeah. For me, like, I didn't know they were releasing this, but apparently there's a Gex Trilogy out right now. So this is just released today. I saw this and I was like, oh, okay. Here we go.
It's tail time. Tail time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's tail time. Do I amuse you like a clown? Fire in the hole. Yes. Check out Shaw, baby. Yeah.
Anyway, so you get the idea, right? Kay, you liked this game?
Yeah, it's good. I like those like quippy platformers. And his whole thing is he just fires off lines and refers to old movies and different pop cultures. So I thought he was quite good. Obviously not as popular as like Conquer and stuff like that. A bit different, not like as offensive, but still in that realm for me. I really liked Gex. But yeah, just as a fair warning, it is supposed to be released for the Switch 2, but I wouldn't buy that version.
Okay.
Yet. There's apparently an issue with that with limited run where it's not working and they're working on a fix for it. So if you're one of the 5 Switch 2 owners, buy it on a different platform for now.
One of the 5 Switch 2 owners?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. So here's the thing. The first game was released on the 3DO and nobody had the fucking 3DO, right? And then it eventually came to the PlayStation 1 later. I remember Gex being like the mascot for the 3DO. And it was kind of like, number one, he was associated with the 3DO, so it was laughable at the time. And number two, there were so many mascot platformers at the time, obviously stemmed from Mario, but you had games like Bubsy the Bobcat, Arrow the Acrobat, then Gex the Gecko, right? Just all these just random mascot platformers. So it's just one of those where it's like, okay, all right, I guess, whatever. I just never really saw it. But yeah, apparently there are 3 games for it. Gex, Enter the Gecko, and Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko. So
It's so good. I love this kind of like, I want the mascots to come back. I'm that gamer. I'm like a Banjo, Mario, Sonic, Gex, Croc, I just want all of them, Conquer, to come back. So I'm happy that it's getting some love. And Enter the Gecko is the best one, I think.
Enter the Gecko is?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice.
At least it's not Bubsy.
I forgot that it started on 3DO.
Yeah. It was a it was crazy on the 3DO. I was not a big fan of the 3DO. Not many people were fans of the 3DO back then, which is why
Who the fuck could afford it?
Right. You're 100% right. That was one of those where it's like, dude, what are you doing? If you like Panasonic at the time was like, we're doing this on. We're playing video games now. I don't know. Didn't make sense. But so there you go. Yeah, if you're interested, you can go check out a little Gex Trilogy available on your home consoles, which was released today for the PlayStation here. So, hey, Flash, I want to take a second and welcome. I wanted to let me start over for a second. Hold on. Sorry, Flash. I didn't want to welcome you anywhere. Flash, I wanted to wish you a happy Father's Day, buddy. I know that we're a day after Father's Day, and I'd like to wish you guys a happy Father's Day. It was a big day for a lot of folks. People really excited for that. A lot of grilling, perhaps. A lot of ties. My daughter brought me cold eggs in the morning. It was great. It was awesome. I love that. Now, appreciate all that. I got sent a Father's Day gift out or a wish out over on X, all the normal men out there. But apparently we just can't have a Father's Day. Did you see some of the interesting things that were social posts that were put out over Father's Day, Flash?
Yeah, are you going to pull up that article? I feel like that's where you're going with this.
The Toronto Star says on Father's Day, it's crucial to recognize the importance of mothers.
Excuse me?
Hey,
Good luck releasing that on Mother's Day and see what kind of riots happen.
well, this is important for you, Kay, because you're a fucking Canadian and all this weird stuff happens to, this comes from your country up there. What the hell's going on up there?
It's Canada. Are we even surprised? Like, it's just everyone's mixed up and going crazy. And we try to back ride off of other movements and then can't even name them the same thing. It's insane over here. Mothers are fathers, fathers are mothers, and it's just
nothing about it makes sense. But it's one of those things where that's Toronto. At a certain point, there's this talk of like a 51st state. I don't have any interest in like Canada at all. Like,
on a selfish standpoint, obviously I want it, but if I'm thinking about America, it's not a good move for you guys. Don't do it. Like, that's my honest opinion.
Kay, you're not welcome. Sorry.
That's fine.
Well, there was more though, because look, football, Flash. I mean, hey, dude, everybody loves football. Fall rolls around, college football season hits, the NFL hits. It's awesome, right? But of course, there's always got to be one stupid franchise. Flash, do you have a favorite football team that you watch?
Yeah, the Lions.
You like the Lions? You're a Lions guy, huh? Been pretty good the last few years. A team that was pretty good a few years ago was the Tennessee Titans. Did you see their Father's Day post?
I did not.
It was so good they actually had to delete it. It said, "Happy Father's Day to all the Titans moms and fatherly figures."
Oh,
which is nice. So,
did anybody capture the comments?
What's that?
Did anybody capture the comments?
I don't see. Only the tweet was captured. I think it was only up for a little bit of time. So it was up, and then it was down very, very quickly. So, yep. We can't even have Father's Day anymore, which is just wonderful. The idea of I was going to bag on the whole fatherly figures thing, but you know what? There is something to the fatherly figures thing. Obviously somebody has maybe a dad died or something, and then a neighbor kind of took over and served as a fatherly figure,
Well, I was going to say, what all the whores on OnlyFans have in common mostly?
They don't have fatherly figures.
They don't have fatherly figures, yeah.
That's right. It's funny. I mentioned how, well, it's not funny at all. I mentioned how my buddy down the street passed away last week. He had his funeral over the weekend, and he has like three young daughters. And there's definitely been a lot of talk over the past week from the men in the neighborhood who are like, look, we got to make sure these girls grow up right, and have that fatherly figures for them as they get bigger, because they just lost their dad, and it's obviously horrible. So, we definitely, it takes a village, as they say, to help raise the kids and such. So, especially in such a horrible situation like that. Well, in addition to Father's Day this weekend, Flash, I don't know if you knew this, but it was also Flag Day. There was a big parade that happened. Did you see the big parade for Flag Day and the military parade there, Flash?
I did. It looked pretty cool. I don't understand why it's such a problem. Other countries show their military strength, and we are probably one of the, because I don't know where China's at, but as of right now, we're the best military. So why don't we show our stomping power?
Well, we should. We should. What about you, Kay? Were you intimidated by our intense parade that happened, or did you not even know it happened up there in Canada?
I didn't realize it happened actually, but also I just sit from afar. You know, Canada's cuckland, so we just sit there and go, "Oh God, I wish I had this kind of patriotism." That's just
Luckily,
always
you
the
have our
reaction.
military. We would be forced to
Legit.
defend you.
And still, Canadians spurg out and are like, "Oh, why are you like this, America?" It's like, because you literally protect our border. Like, you know, we rely on you. So,
Well, speaking of Cuckland, apparently New York is that as well, as during the New York Mets game on Flag Day, during the national anthem, they showed the pride flag. I don't even know what to say about that.
Well, they just had to put the communist flag up there because that's what they really want.
How can
That's
you miss-
what it is. Let's be real.
I don't know, Flash. How can you miss the mark so bad on something like that, or during the national anthem on Flag Day, while she's saying what? Once again, I want to go back to the part that she's singing in particular. Listen to this.
That's disgusting.
Like, oh, say does that? She's talking about during the Star Spangled Banner, talking about the stars. They're showing no stars and rainbows. Nothing about that makes sense at all. Nothing.
What
you sure
team
that's
was
not
that?
Canada?
This is the Mets. Yeah, this is the Mets over here. And by the way, it looks
Not
like
surprised.
I'm just hold on.
New York City bullshit.
Okay, hold on. Does this look like the Mets logo is also like prided out here on the apple?
Really?
It kind of does look like that, doesn't it?
It's hard to tell, but it could be. Yeah.
We got a flag over here, a little trans flag or whatever it is, because that's really what it's become now. It's not the LGBT flag; it's the trans flag, right? But that's what we got here with baseball now. So rough stuff, man. But I'll tell you what, people have not been happy. They've not been happy about the flag day, and the people have been protesting. Flash, I saw you comment about this. We've seen a lot of people blocking roads over the last little bit, people trying to get in the way of these vehicles and ice trucks and stuff, people taking illegal immigrants out, these illegals and shipping them back. People have not been happy about that. And LA has been an epicenter, people just walking around lawless, and people say, oh, it's overblown, right? Well, look, whether it's happening on a block or an entire downtown, it shouldn't be happening, right? But people have been getting in the way of these vehicles that have just been trying to get along. And finally, people have had fucking enough of it. This happened in LA yesterday.
I can't tell you how happy that makes me.
I got to be honest.
I hate these motherfuckers in the get the fuck out of the road.
Yes.
Stop fucking up people's day. Get out of the road. But this is Los Angeles, so the guy you're supposed to sit there and let them kill you.
Yes, just sit there and let them.
And that's the frustrating part, right? It's like at the end of the day, the person in the car is probably going to be tracked down.
Yeah.
And it's these other people that are agitating and creating the problem and blocking people from important things and just overall causing mayhem and destruction. But this person who's like, fuck this, I'm out.
What a fucking moron. Like, oh, you can't go. This is all your fault.
Can I show
also,
you
she's really fat.
Right. Can I show you the exact moment when she realized she screwed up? There we go. You can actually see it on her. This at that point right here, she realizes that shit's about to go down. And in the next like half second, she's about to get run over. So you can see right there. Oh no.
Ooh, that leg was bent too.
Yeah, it was. And
enjoy that cast, bitch.
Oh my gosh. Well, and this guy over here is like, see ya, idiots. He should have deuced it out as he went by. I got to be honest. I am totally on board with the idea of like when people are in the way, like you peaceful protest all day long, right? That's fine. Just do it in the right spot.
Get on the sidewalk.
Like as soon as it goes in the road, that's no longer peaceful unless you have some sort of permit, right? If you have a permit to take over the road, okay, great. But as soon as you start going in the road, listen, that road is meant for cars. It's meant for transportation. You're shutting things down. And then you see them getting in the way of police cars and stuff. At a certain point, there's a law and a rule that you can be arrested for called obstruction of justice, and we got to start implementing that in the United States a little bit more. When you get in at a certain point, you fuck around, you find out, and I don't know. You hate to see somebody get hurt, but will they think about it a little more next time they decide to get in front of a car and say, "Please stop"? I think they probably
actually
will.
really enjoyed seeing that woman get hurt. I'm not feeling too
Uh,
bad. We were taught as children not to play in the road.
Yes. Yeah, we were. Absolutely. And I'm glad we've reached a point to where, Florida, they're saying, look, you have the right to get run over. You have the right, if you get in the way, you can run these people over. And you got to be honest, pretty good. I saw this comedian, Jeff Dye. Are you familiar with this guy? Jeff Dye, Jeff
No.
D-Y-E. He says, why is it when someone uses words someone doesn't like, it's fuck around and find out. But when people block traffic and freeways and then they get hit by cars, it's a quote unquote tragedy.
I don't think it's a tragedy at all.
But they're right. That's usually how it's considered, right? Oh, well, you did this, you get the results of that. And it's like, okay, well, now people are doing something bad as well. And you're just going to go, oh, it's tragic. Why did this happen to them? It's, only right targets. That's
Clutching the
usually how it goes
pearls,
with people.
man. Clutch the
Yeah.
pearls. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, look, I don't think anybody should ever get run over if they're in the middle of the road, right? But I'm just saying, you're literally disturbing the peace. You should literally be thrown in jail, and you should literally be thrown, dragged for half a football field in Minecraft. If you get in the road in Minecraft. Just want to point that out. So Anthony came in with the 10, says Space Invaders was in every arcade for years. If you had an Atari, you definitely had it. Plus, it has been released over at least 20 times. It's very possible it made that much over the decades.
I didn't have an Atari.
I don't know, Anthony. I'm not buying it.
I believe
my
that
times-
it's a big number. I just don't believe it's that big. That's the hard part for me. It's like, that just seems insane.
My arcades were full of Street Fighter, House of the Dead, Terminator 2, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, you grew up at the right time.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, that was for me as well.
Yeah, buddy. You grew up at the
Mortal
death threat.
Kombat. Put fucking Mortal Kombat in my Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mortal
Ninja
Kombat in your
Turtles.
Man, what was the the Pizza Hut game? I guess, Kay, did you have a Pizza Hut where you were at? Or the local pizza place that had an arcade?
We didn't have an arcade in our Pizza Hut. What?
No, well, just video games in your.
Oh
pizza
yeah, well we
place.
had arcades in general, but not in pizza places. That's
Really?
awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like once in a while in a restaurant, but it'd be Pac-Man usually. That's the main thing.
So for me, Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat were both in my local video store. They had them both, which was awesome, where you go and rent video games. But the game, honestly, Arch Rivals. Do you remember the basketball game before NBA Jam? That was
I
in
love that game.
Pantino's Pizza. Let's go, Pantino's Pizza. Rest in peace. Still the best pizza I ever had. I love that stuff, man. Crackle, man. Like when you had pizza as a kid and it was just that much better. It was so much better than it is right now. It's so good. Pantino's Pizza. Rest in peace. Speaking of rest in peace, we have a noticeable death in the world of video games. Flash, I know you're a fan of Dark Souls, yeah?
Yeah, I love Dark Souls.
Did you see the news that the Dark Souls narrator and actor Pick Sin Lim has died at the age of 80 here?
Oh, is that why? I saw videos of the performance. Oh, that's sad.
Yes.
That sucks.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
Got to be honest. Now that you see her, she looks exactly like she sounds. But rough stuff right there. I'm sure they'll use AI to capture her for the future Souls games. But that got me thinking. who's the best video game voiceover / announcer of all time? Like, is there a game that you guys think about that you're like, oh, that game had the best announcer, or like, is iconic?
I don't know the name of the person, but whoever does the Soul Calibur 2 readings as you like go into the arena, I will always cling on to how amazing
Enter
that voice
now
is.
the age of destiny.
Yeah.
Or like Unreal Championship would be another one, like that announcer.
For me, I think it always goes back to NBA Jam and Tim Kittro, right? He's on fire! Boom,
Boom
shakalaka.
shakalaka.
Right? That has definitely made a big mark in culture since NBA Jam was released. I also love Street Fighter 2. Round 1. And like it's totally, I don't think it's actually anybody's voice, but maybe it is. But round 1, fight! Love that. I always got really pissed in Street Fighter 4. They had some guy who's like kind of sissy sounding in Street Fighter 4. I was like, what the hell? You need some like beefy, manly voice or announcer.
You have to be commanding when you do it. That's what really sticks with people.
Right. People mentioned Smash Brothers, Mortal Kombat. Oh, yeah. Shao Kahn and Mortal Kombat 2. Fatality. That's so good, man. Love that.
Fight.
People talking about, yeah. And that's the thing. People don't understand how important, especially in fighting games, but games in the 90s and early 2000s were the video game voice actor was a very big deal. It played a very big role in obviously the tone of the game, the mood of the game, the energy of the game. It was great stuff, man. You guys, Killer Instinct was good. Yeah. Coming to your home in 1994, exclusive for whatever Ultra 64. It's great stuff, man. But yeah, let us know in the chat who the best video game announcer of all time is. It's great stuff. Maybe I'll do like a tier list of that someday. And I'll get flamed on the internet for that. So, Sable Phoenix came in with the 10. Says nobody seems to remember that back in the 80s, it was the next ice age that was going to end us all. Then the ozone hole. They only switched to global warming towards the end of the decade. This is true. Yep. Thank you, Sable. Appreciate that.
Yep. He's right.
Christian says, your kids enjoying the Switch too? Yes. Mark Reality says, sup, Big Daddy? Sup. Good to see you.
Hey, what up, Mark?
Let's go. Commodore says the reason the 3DO was so expensive was it was not just one hardware maker, so they had no games to offset the price. Same as early DVD players. I see, Commodore. Thank you. Winterfell says Orange Man Bad is in Canada today. Well, you mean like Trump's in Canada today?
Where? Okay. Time for me to take a flight. Hi.
Valley Moore says, Neverwinter Nights says just the quintessential third dimension D&D experience on PC with online multiplayer with or without a DM and a custom campaign editor back from when BioWare was the. So listen, I'm sorry. I don't know every video game ever. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not. Whatever. Thank you very much.
But you have to. You talk about video games. You have to know every single game that's ever existed, including like tech demos as well.
That's right. Mercenary says, real life Carmageddon, 1,000 points for that. Yeah, let's go. By the way, I found some new video game stuff over the weekend in my collection. Maybe I'll share that later this week. I have a ton of instruction booklets that I found from like 80s and 90s games. I love that stuff. So,
oh man, some of those might be worth money.
I was thinking about like auctioning them off, in some way, shape, or form. I don't really know how, but the reason why I haven't sold any of my stuff is I don't have to deal with like all the bullshit shipping that goes along with it. Like it's a pain in the ass, And I'm gonna be
got RC Pro AM2 in there.
No, I don't have RC Pro AM2.
Oh, I only have it's like loose. I need the box and the manual.
Do you have RC Pro AM2, the game? That's the actual game. That's worth a little bit of money.
Yeah, it's like about $100.
Pretty damn good. Graham says, who are they going to call for help? The cops? Fuck around, find out, you freaks. Montez, let's go. Kay, will you read a couple of these supers real quick while I let my pup out and grab my instruction booklets to show you guys?
Can do. Let me just see where you are here. We got Craig from Game Hunter Syria saying, Craig, Yellow Flash, and the cast of SideScrollers. Hopefully all of you had a great Happy Father's Day. Yellow Flash, those thumbnails of Bella Ramsey made me laugh like a madman. It made my day. Montez.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I got
what
most
are these
of them
thumbnails?
Well, most of them are memes from this guy on Twitter named the Bugle Daily. Check him out. He makes funny shit all the time.
Oh, okay.
I think it's at Bugle Daily.
We have Modest Rat coming in for 5 over on Rumble saying, Hey, bada bing, donde está el blabina? Now we can habla español. My Spanish is really bad, guys. I'm so sorry. Tacos, tostadas, margaritas, chimichangas. Nothing beats Tex-Mex cuisine. Arrivederci. Oh my God. Arrivederci? Is that what it says? Mia amigos. I tried. I'm the do not redeem person. I'm not the Spanish person. We got Cataclystia coming in for 20. As a service member, it was awesome to see the parade televised, U.S. Army B-Day, Flag Day, and President's B-Day all on one day. Only complaint is it should have been bigger.
Let's go.
Thank you. We've got Tamamo Takamori for 10 saying, I saw a post about protests being judged by the most violent members, and the same should be for cops. Imagine comparing stuff like this to dealing with criminals on the daily and getting hounded.
Thank you, Tamamo. Appreciate that. Do you guys want to see some of these instruction booklets I just randomly found in my
let's see.
Okay, check this out. So I have this I got a box of them, and
you got Ninja Turtles 3.
I got Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo. That's pretty damn cool. Love that. You know what these are? Some of these are press kits that I had. Crash Mind Over Mutant press kit here. That's pretty
so
fun.
Cool. What?
Yeah. I got, look at this. I got a Jack and Dexter. Here you go. Jack and Dexter.
Oh, Jack
poster.
and Dexter's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. I have not looked at these at all. So let's see. Oh, I got a Catherine. Oh, wow. Someone will be into this.
Ooh.
Catherine sound something and art book.
Yeah,
Pretty
I remember
cool.
that game.
Oh, there you go. It's with a CD. So yeah, this is a lot of my like old school E3 stuff that I used to get. Let's just kind of glance. Oh, we got a Dragon Age 2 coupon for some reason. Why do I have these things? I don't know. In stores, March
Dragon
8th,
Age might not
2011.
be worth much anymore.
Yeah, its stock has dropped.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just
So they're still trying to praise it.
Yeah. I did see that. Let's see. I got a lot of Activision stuff in here. Let's see. Warnings. Codemasters. Codemasters pamphlet. I have, let's see, Dragon Ball Z something.
What's that one?
let's
See the
see.
Dragon Ball one.
Here we go. It actually folds open here. Looks like it's a
Legacy of Goku. Terrible game.
Nice.
The second one, though, is really good.
I like all the art that came out for that game, though.
Yeah, it's fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Man, that second one is so good. That second one and Boo's Fury, both are great. That one sucks.
Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, this is pretty cool. I got some. This is the fun little side quest we have here. Let's see. Okay, we have. This looks like actually legit Super. Yes, I have myself a legit Super Nintendo poster. From I don't even know when this is. It's 1993, perhaps. Look at this. Is this? Yeah,
It's like a Nintendo Power insert.
pretty awesome. Got the Star Fox on it. Yeah, it's a Star Fox poster. Oh yeah, for the Super FX chip. That's pretty fun. Love that. That's a personal favorite of mine. Oh, we also have a little bit of this. This is classic Nintendo Power here. Look at how like radical and 90s that is. Ooh. So yeah. Anyways, got this all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, here we go. This is actually, look at this. This doesn't have the cover on it, but this is the instruction booklet for Metroid here. And you have all the little things inside of it. Someone on the back, oh, come on now. You can't tell because it's so bright. Wrote passwords.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
That's pretty cool. So, all right, enough little show and tell. We can get to more of that later on. But I just kind of randomly found those over the weekend. And I was like, oh, well, I was doing a little bit of cleaning in my office here. after I got back from King of the Couch. So, okay, let's go and move on. Guys, thank you very much. We are at halfway through our goal of 10 yellow super chats, doing our best to get to 20 today. But hey, we appreciate you guys popping in. If you guys haven't yet, become a member of SideScrollers Plus. Use that promo code COUCH and get a sweet, sweet discount. You can watch King of the Couch right now. All right, I wanted to talk about this fucker, man. I can't even believe this. Have you guys heard of? Well, let me pull this up really fast, just to make sure we're all on the same page before we dig into it. Let me get this here. All right, there we go. Okay. Have you guys heard of this streamer Lacy before? Do you know who this guy is? He's from FaZe Clan.
His face looks familiar. That's about all I've got for you.
I don't follow any of those streamers.
Isn't it like a billion FaZe people or something?
Yeah. I don't understand the FaZe thing. I truly don't understand it. But this guy does have possibly one of the most punchable faces I've ever seen in my life. From just today's thumbnail, it was one of those things where you go, man, I just really don't like this guy. Look, he kind of has a cross of like the Costco guys going on. You know, he wants to sell me a chocolate chip cookie or something and say bang a lot. But he was.
See, when I think of Costco, I think of the guy from Idiocracy.
Oh yeah,
it's just stuck in my mind. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Costco.
Well, look, Kick has been a really hi to everybody on Kick. We stream over on Kick. We stream on Rumble. We stream on YouTube. But Kick has been a growing thing over the last month or so. A lot of people have been migrating over there. Asmongold, Tectone went over there, and it's becoming this. All of a sudden, it's kind of like the cool kid on the block here. But Lacy tried to stream there one day. He streamed there one day. He's like, "Hey man, FaZe Clan is going to make the jump, and he's going to multi-stream on Kick." And after one day, he called it quits, guys. He called it quits. Did you guys see the story on why he called it quits?
Bigots or something, probably?
No, it didn't have anything to do with bigots.
Wow.
It had to do with the amount of money that he made or didn't make while co-streaming on Kick. Now, I want to be really clear. When you co-stream to another outlet or multi-stream, you literally click a button. That's it. There's no extra work that needs to be done to co-stream to another outlet. We've said this from the start of our show. We're going to cast the net as wide as we possibly can and welcome as many people in as we possibly can.
Maybe he should change his name to FaZe Side Phil.
Well, maybe he will after this, but Phil would be honored to make the type of money that he made just on his side gig of streaming to Kick here. How much money? Okay, well, I'll just tell you. He only made from a 9-hour stream, guys, $1,500.
Oh my God!
On Kick.
What a death tone thing to do. I'm sure this won't backfire in his face.
Well, let's see what he had to say here.
I have decided that I'm not going to be multi-streaming on Kick anymore. I told you guys it was an experiment that I wanted to test out to see if it was worth it, if I liked it.
Walk me through this, guys. I don't understand like who this guy is or why this guy is prominent or why people feel the need to follow him or give him money or like at any point of this. Like, what am I missing here?
I would be so happy to make that kind of money on a stream.
Oh my God. Yes.
That's good money. Like, what a fucking dumb thing to do. Like,
yeah.
But I mean, look at this dude's room. So,
well, let's just hear him out. Let's hear it. Maybe he has some good reason here. Let's see.
If I liked it, and to be honest, it felt like I was separated from two chats. That's number one, and number two, being completely honest and upfront with you guys, the money is not good enough. It was not good enough. It's simple as that. I streamed for 9 hours yesterday, and I made $1,500 off of it, or $1,700.
Oh, boo-hoo. People stream for like 9 hours and make $10, and they're happy to make the $10.
This is
crazy.
One of the most out of touch things you could possibly say. Like, unbelievable how this face says it all right here. Like,
Give me money. I was split between the chat. Oh no, I couldn't look at two chat boxes at the same time.
I'm being
What?
completely upfront and honest. It's just the money's not worth having to, co-stream on 2 platforms. But listen, it's all love to Kick.
Doesn't sound like it.
I have nothing.
Sure
against
doesn't,
Kick.
yeah.
I do like Kick, obviously, but it's just not really worth it at the time. I feel like if my name's going to be attached to a streaming platform, I respectfully, no ego shit, need to be making more than I have.
Wow.
What did he need? What does he need to make?
Right.
Where's that?
That's the big question. Well,
Why did you cut that out? Not you, whoever edited this.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you asked that here. But before we get to how much he would actually need to make, I think there's actually reason why he has such a fucking distorted worldview here. But first, let's get to this here. Miss Savage says $200 an hour to be live on a platform you openly ignored. He didn't even pay attention to Kick. $200 per hour to hit go live on a second platform. Do the exact same thing you're doing anyways. This is actually insane to me. Yes. Now, you may be asking yourself, Flash, how much does he need to make? Well, I'm glad you asked, Flash. Here is him not too long ago. And I do want to point out that when you look at his sub count on the bottom, since then, it has gone up dramatically. We'll revisit this here in a minute here. But take a look at this right here. This is from Twitch not too long ago.
I go and check my ad revenue, and I'm not getting ad revenue. I'm not getting the correct ad revenue. Now, the issue with this is I don't even have tags in my name. I don't talk about politics. I don't do anything. And my ad revenue went from $10,000 plus at some points per day to now like $2,000 a day.
Oh my God.
So from someone who was making upwards of 5 figures a day, now only making $2,000 a day off ad revenue, something's wrong. Something's going on where my ad revenue is not correct and it's not what it should be. If I want to make $2,000 a day, I'll go be a fucking mailman. Okay?
What on earth? Oh my God. How does this person keep burying themselves more and more?
He has grown since this, okay?
That's what's crazy about it.
Notice on the bottom, his sub counter here. He's approaching 7,000. That's massive. Look where it's at now. 15,000. People have continued to give this guy money.
Now, look, I don't know what a mailman makes in a day, but I would assume if a mailman were given the choice between clicking a button on a stream and talking versus doing mailman work, they probably would pick the stream to make that money.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If you guys over on Kick would like to float us $1,700 today while we stream, we would not turn that down at all. We would gladly accept that. So thank you guys in advance. God damn. What a fucking asshole. Like
His voice too. Like it's just everything.
I've never.
Yeah, he sounds like a discount Joe Pesci or something.
The only time I've ever seen this guy is when he's complaining about money. And the only other guy I've ever seen online when he complains about money, Dark Side Phil. Like that's this guy.
Now, how's Dark Side Phil gonna feel about this? Because he'd be like, I'm the one who came up with bitching about money, and he just gets hated on. This guy gets showered with money.
Do we need to start complaining on a day-to-day basis? Like about like is that what we need to do over here? And that will draw all the kids in to shower us with their sympathy dollars. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, let's get that fucking Montez goal going.
Yeah, let's go.
Damn it.
Hey,
12 out of 20, that's unacceptable. You think Craig wants to do this? And now go be a mailman.
I gotta go be a mailman, maybe go flip some burgers after this. Come on, guys. Unreal. God, what a fucking asshole. Oh my God. But hey, there's more. Let's just see what else he had to say here. And let's just not be broke boys today, all right?
So Twitch, if you don't fix my ad revenue and put it back to normal, I'm not going to be streaming on the platform. I don't care. I don't do this for fun. I don't do this.
Hey, I do this for my money. That's right. Well, apparently he says he's not going to stream on the platform, but apparently that's just a bold-faced lie because he tried streaming on Kick, and guess what? Didn't work out very well. By the way, let's work on your headroom a little bit here, buddy. All right, that's just saying. But I'll tell you what, it is not all good in the world of Lacy. Look, he's had his pay cut. He only made $1,700 for doing the exact same thing over on Kick. But it got worse because this is from last year. This is from not too long ago. I think it was late last year, probably around tax time, where Lacy realized that I actually do need to pay taxes on this money. You can see he's very upset.
Sick to my stomach. I open my bank app and I don't check my bank app a lot because I don't like to just like track the number of how much money I have. And I look at my transactions.
Okay. He looked at his transaction. Okay, you are watching this with bewilderment. I can already see your face.
I don't look at my bank account. I don't want to look at the number. What about all the people that have like families to feed that have to go and look and make sure they're spending properly to take care of their bills? Like
every dollar.
I'm sorry, we're not entitled like 20-year-old kid. It's like, I don't want to look at my bank, guys. It's so hard.
Well, he was definitely in for it here.
And all I see minus
$550,000. I don't know what's worse, the idea that he had that much money in his bank account, or
he's got so much in common with DSP.
That's unreal.
Because DSP, he didn't pay his fucking taxes either.
Do you think DSP had to pay $550,000?
No.
Jesus.
Man, that's a lot of
fucking.
fucking.
I tell you guys, I almost broke into tears.
Maybe you should have cried. Maybe you need something to upset you.
My heart sank to my stomach. Like I genuinely feel sick.
Look, it just
the IRS is a detractor.
And losing over $500,000.
Hey, guys,
bug tax mechanics.
Flash, if you could be a little more sensitive, he's practically homeless at this point. Just saying. I mean, or I'm sorry, unhoused. just be a little more sensitive towards this poor guy.
What a poor guy, yeah.
I don't understand it at all. Apparently, he has just a massive audience, and I don't understand what he does, why he does it, or anything about this at all. But he has 1.5 million followers over on Twitch. How the fuck does that happen? This doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like zero. I guess he does IRL streaming and stuff. But
is he a nuisance streamer?
I don't know. I mean, it says he does on the bottom is Call of Duty, Warzone, Madden, Fortnite, Sons of the Fort. I mean, I guess he follows whatever's new.
Like the most normie gaming ever. On top of it,
yeah,
I hate this person. I really do.
Well, he's Lacy streams everything. That's what it is. Oh my god, this is fucking okay. Just real quick. I'm sorry, this is gonna drive me crazy. About me. I'm a 20-year-old college dropout who moved to Texas to pursue content creation. What could go wrong? He's 20 years old.
See, your eyes went to that and mine went to the right side. No racism or toxicity to other viewers or the streamer. Be kind and understanding, and don't forget to have fun.
Pay me that money.
Have fun with your stupid rules and hearing you whine.
Give me monies.
Pay me that
Scoffs
money.
at like $1,500 a day, but then cries over losing $500,000. Maybe you wouldn't lose that much if you like took everything you could get.
All right, dark side Phil detractors, you guys need to start getting this guy too.
Right.
We need more awareness on this shit. Come on. And I know some of you are watching.
Yeah, for sure. I don't understand how people like this aren't just ridiculed and mocked at all times. Like that's crazy to me. I don't understand it. But look, if you guys can just keep Lacy in your prayers tonight, and as he struggles with only generating, thousands of dollars a day from sitting on his fat fucking ass and being a total fucking nitwit for several hours a day. Oh, thank you very much. All right. Sorry. It drives me freaking crazy.
No,
all right.
Worst kind of people.
The worst. Harriet Tubman. I'll let you read that today.
Civilization legend right there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
General.
Harriet Tubman says Kay's favorite video game voice is that. No, it's not Sora. I hate Sora. Didn't Sora get arrested recently too? She got herself a pair of those big ass shoes. She uses them to step on. No, I did no step on James for some weird kink. It's wild in Melee household. Gang Tubbs out. You're lucky I like you, Harriet Tubman.
Everybody likes Harriet Tubman. Marmalin says
General.
No ego shit. It's true, she is a general now. That's right. No ego shit. If I'm going to be attached to a streaming platform, I need more. No ego, guys. Not at all. That's right,
Yeah.
Marmalin. Oh, that's funny. Anthony came into the 10, says, as a mailman, it took me back 9 years. It took me 9 years to get to the point where I made $30 an hour. Anthony, thank you very much. Appreciate that greatly. Yeah. And thank you for your service, my friend. What the hell was that? That's him in my ear. God damn. Okay. Fuck. Sorry. That was Lacy in my fucking ear telling me about. Jesus Christ.
We heard nothing. So.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Sorry. Just thought it went.
I heard.
Through as well.
That was
it. Jesus. Anthony, thank you very much. And listen, if you could just get to the point of making $2,000 a day like Lacy thinks mailmen do, that'd be great. Graham says, just a pay pig for Montez. That's all. Let's go, Graham. More pay pig for Montez. Steven says, this is why you don't quit your day job. With how inflated streaming has become, being a full-time streamer is a huge gamble now. You better have a niche or you will fail. Thank you, Steven. You are correct. All right, we do see the rest of your supers. We're going to get to all of them as we go, including Shane, who says, I forgot to share with Kay, once I learned of her do not redeem heritage, that I was a groomsman for an Indian wedding. I was the tallest and whitest guy there. I'll share a photo in the Melee Discord. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome. You're officially more brown than me because I don't do any of that.
You don't go to the Indian weddings?
They try to drag me, and I'm just the one person in the corner be like, huh, what's this? Can I have a burger?
Burgers?
Which is like a faux pas.
Oh,
no,
is that right?
Because my family might be watching this. I don't know, but most people don't know I eat beef. So.
Oh, you're bad. One little bad.
No, I'm about to get in trouble.
Bad little Indian, right?
Yeah, I'm a bad little Indian. I'm not honoring the cows enough.
Oh man, that's rough. Well, speaking of Indian weddings, there actually is a tie-in to King of the Couch from this past weekend. As during King of the Couch, we were actually crashed by two women, two drunk wine moms. Flash, did you see this? Or did you hear about this, where the drunk wine moms came into King of the Couch during the event?
I did not.
So during the event, we were... damn it, start. It's in my ear.
I heard Blabs beat you in Mario Kart, though. That was the biggest takeaway from me.
So there was a lot of things.
How did you lose to Blabs?
There was a lot of things that happened that night, Flash, that we're not going to talk about. But let me just say this: if you go back and watch the tape, not all is what it seems. There, Flash. Not all is what it seems. Anyways, so we're gonna have a bigger King of the Couch. King of the Couch.
Really? Is it 100cc too? We
did race 100cc. Yes, for Blabs' request. But like I said, not everything is as it seems. Go back and watch the tape. I think you'll be interested in what you see. It's like the Zabruder film.
Well, the only interesting thing is who crossed the finish line first.
I'm
guessing it wasn't you.
No, I did not. This is true. Yeah, I stand by that. Blabs beat me fair and square. Fair and square. So,
sounds like you're coping, Craig.
Yeah, that was totally legit. But I will tell you this. Speaking of Blabs, at King of the Couch, just a real quick high level stuff. We did have a really good time. Blabs did injure me right before we started, which definitely played a role in my my loss in King of the Couch.
Are you feeling better, by the way? Are you okay?
No, I mean, my
was
hand
brutal.
it was brutal, right? But luckily, after she viciously slapped my hand and fractured it in 14 different places, it was very convenient that at the exact same venue, right outside the room we were doing it, Alex Stein, of all people, was there to show up and took my place. So I'd like to thank Primetime 99. Here's a quick clip of it.
You're over here hurting me. It's ridiculous. If only there's.
No need to worry, guys.
It's Alex Stein. Primetime. Oh no!
Primetime 99 is here. Have no fear. I'm about to whoop that ass. So bring it on, and I'm about to chew them up and spit them out. So guys, when I get on these sticks, I'm about to freaking take your soul. So what you see tonight, this is freaking NC-17. So if it's past your bedtime, go to bed, little girlie or boy, because this is adult Primetime 99. Chew them up and spit them out hour.
So it was pretty intense as soon as he came in. We had a great event. The winner of the event ended up being Quarter Black Garrett, the first ever King of the Crown here, or King of the Couch. Congratulations to him.
Our winner tonight, this wonderful.
It's good that a black man won.
I agree. I felt really strong about that. That was good. I really was. I was rooting for him over the whiteys and the women, because he was high on the oppression Olympics. So I'm glad that he did come out. Here's his winning speech.
Quarter Black Garrett taking home the championship right there. It's
He
probably a
might
little
be
small for
quarter
your head.
black, but he's full black in our hearts. He is kegs and shit
Craig.
tonight.
Thank you, everybody out there on SideScrollers Plus. I appreciate you. I appreciate my chat and everybody else's chat. Next year, gonna defend. Gonna defend it.
I would like to point out that Garrett was about 6 drinks deep into the evening. He was having a really good time. it was good. So appreciate everybody tuning in and watching that over the weekend. It was really, really great. A lot of people saying this. It was great. It was worth subscribing to SideScrollers Plus, which was just wonderful. Desiree played a really big part in making the event go off. Everybody was really, really fun. It was kind of the last little clip there. And I'll say this. Like I said, we're going to do a full recap of it tomorrow with Blabs when she's here. But we're definitely already thinking about our next event. And I said this out loud. I think it's, the next one's going to be a Mario Kart Invitational. At least that's what we're going to start looking at hypothetically. So if you guys have any suggestions, maybe you have any interest in competing in a Mario Kart Invitational.
Are we playing World?
Mario Kart World, yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do that. It'll depend on the time in the day.
Yeah, we'll figure all that out later. Like, the big thing is, I think that's where we're leaning for this next time. So, all right, let's go and move on. Let me get this next story queued up. Man, what is, I'm using Chrome today, just as a total side note, and it seems like everything is a little bit slower every time I click an image.
Oh yeah, Chrome uses up way more resources than it needs to.
Okay, I thought that was the case too. I've been using
it's universal, like everyone notices it.
I've been using Brave most of the time, but today I went back to Chrome because I was told that it would actually do less resources than Brave. But hell, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I've just been doing this for a while. Hey, give it up for More into Cali came back. Says, hey, SideScrollers, mind taking a look at the indie survival called Draft of Darkness underrated horror dungeon deck builder. It is quite fun. All right, you've piqued Kay's interest right there.
I love that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right, let's go to move on. Once again, we'll get to all your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the show. We are 2 yellow supers away from our goal of Montez, which Flash, you get to pick again today, or unless you want to pass it on to Kay. It's totally your call. You're the regular guest, but let's go ahead and move on to that. But oh shit, before we do, motherfucker, look at this son of a bitch right here. Yumi in the movies. Eric came in with the $50 super chat. Says, the reign of King Garrett. I over the realm of King of the Couch. I'm totally butchering this, right? Am I totally butchering this?
You mean the movies The Reign of King Garrett, I over the realm of the couch may be now, but soon I will take my rightful place upon the throne and rule over the realm of the couch, and my reign will be a long and prosperous one for all normal men. Thanks for the invite, Craig.
Planning to do some usurping.
Hey. Here for King Garrett. And thank you, Eric. Eric is a fucking champ, dude. What a stud, man. It's great. Henry says, is there an appetite for more classic couch games? NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, any of them? Dare we say Street Fighter 3? Yes, there is an appetite for that, Henry. Yes. And Orthodox Monk says, come on, Kay, you gotta join the cultish gang organizing Thuggy to murder and rob while praising Kali. That's where the word thug comes from, by the way. Okay.
Really? What? Oh my god.
Oh, you know, we didn't
learn something new every day.
I realized that when Eric came in, we didn't deliver the good stuff. Eric, thank you very much.
There we go.
Appreciate that. There, everyone feels good. It's good.
Hey, you got that Mortal Kombat Legacy collection coming out.
That's true. We do.
Man, I can't wait for that. Just for the ports to play those online. Looking forward to taking that Game Gear port online.
Maybe we'll do a big Mortal Kombat King of the Couch, like King of the Couch Mortal Kombat edition or something like that, or King of the Combat. We'll figure that out later.
With little Phoenix producing, that could go really well.
Oh yeah, we'll add real life fatalities like we had a Nerd Duel, which would be great. Yeah. John says Craig is giving DSP excuses for his Mario Kart loss.
See, if we just go out into the ocean in international waters, you can do those real fatalities.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, that's true. That's true. They are all legal.
Turn it into snuff gaming.
We can build a Minecraft server, and then we can do all that.
The Lord. Hey, we did hit our Montez goal. Flash, would you like to pick the Montez game today?
What's the numbers?
1 through 15.
Let's go with 14.
Okay. Oh, a little TMNT today.
Bitch! Montez!
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get my dog out. He's growling.
I love it. And they're
it's so good.
That's so good.
So good.
And happy birthday to Shredder's Revenge. There you go. We honored it perfectly.
Tied it all together. It was wonderful. Yeah. Way to go, Kay. That's nice. I'll put
Craig,
another.
We have one in the DMs there that wouldn't post on YouTube. A little too spicy.
Okay. Sure. It says, I hope an Indian plane lands on his house. Wow, Mighty Megatron, that's really messed up. Thank you for that. Put another Montez goal up just for fun. Thank you guys very much in advance for your support. It's been great. Okay, I wanted to do a quick follow-up. We did a story about this Lily Tino influencer not too long ago. Now, this is crazy. I want to give you a little context here for those who are tuning in for the first time. This is Lily Tino, and Lily Tino is an influencer who is most known for being misgendered. This right here is Lily Tino.
I do imagine why.
Yes, it's crazy why that would happen. But Lily Tino, went to every single Disney World restroom and ranked them. Now, the women's restroom. Notice Lily Tino is not a woman. Right? They just masquerade as. Yes,
I'm getting the ick, and it's been 5 seconds.
Yes, you should get the ick. But one of the women who was in the background of this says that they are looking at possibly looking to sue.
Oh, let's go!
Because number one, it's against policy at Disney World to do this, period. And in Florida, it also breaks privacy laws for doing this. Okay?
Let's go!
So there's a lot of pushback on this person here. And they have become, this guy has decided to become a victim, the perpetual victim.
Well, that's his brand.
Is yes, 1,000%. It's his brand, 1,000,000%. And He has created another 1-minute TikTok letting you know just how horrible it is being him. Here we go.
Made it into Disney World. I don't really know what the deal is with bathrooms. Florida is really conservative. I don't know what the rules are. Trans women are allowed to be in women's bathrooms, but I'm about to go and use the bathroom because I have to tinkle. If I get stopped, I guess. But
oh, this is not the victim one. Sorry, this is he's going to let you know how he used the bathroom, which everybody is dying to hear. So just listen. It's important.
Can you tell me which way the bathroom is?
Right.
Which way is it to the ladies' room?
Yep. Go to the ladies' room and then find out how this happened.
And being in Florida or being in California or wherever isn't going to stop me. So I will report back in a minute once I have hopefully tinkled without issue. 3 minutes later. That went as well as it could have gone. No one gave me any weird looks. Definitely no one stopped me. I walked in, I found a stall. I peed standing up, which is something I'm sometimes a little self-conscious about with the sound.
Kay, did you catch that?
Peed standing up. All right, yeah, that's what I want to see in a women's washroom.
The guy's peeing standing up in the women's restroom right there. So that's the big thing you need to take from all that. Now, you maybe ask yourself, well, why is Lily Tino standing up? Because his name is Nick Cantino. And this is what Nick Cantino looked like before he decided he wanted to do this and all this. So yikes, to say the least.
He's gay!
Well, not necessarily, but possibly. Here we go. He is now the victim. That's one thing that we do know, because he wasn't always gay. He was married at one point. So let's go ahead and check out the victim video here. And by the way, just notice how freaking awkward this is with the mommy shirt.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Just disgusting. So are you ready for the victim narrative here?
I'm so excited.
Flash just laughing.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. For example, and it's not just celebrities.
Keeping in
They're
mind,
women.
Yes.
There's no one in the background.
Right. Exactly. 1000%.
Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why?
He'd know this because, he's a dude. So.
You ask? Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what is different about...
Kay, that...
You don't look cute. You look disgusting.
Like, I'm with you. Kay, when I see this, I am infuriated for you, right?
Yeah,
just
so
this idea...
off-putting.
This idea of him saying, like, we are doing this.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's you.
Yes, because I'm the narcissist.
Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies?
I have one idea as to what it is that is different about you.
A dick.
Thank you, Obama's brother.
The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans.
So this is where we're at now, the passing privilege.
I know that I don't
privilege.
pass. Trust me,
Yes.
I know. But passing privilege is a real thing. There are some trans women out there who, no matter how hard they try, will never be able to pass. Do those trans women deserve to be treated differently?
We watched this one a couple days ago. Just once again, as we'll just finish this up here.
No. They should be able to take bathroom selfies too.
Okay, yes. Everybody should be able to take bathroom selfies.
No one should be taking pictures in a fucking public private space, and no matter what.
No, not at all. Ever.
It's
ever.
worse that
It's a very personal, vulnerable space to be taking photos in general. Like, if it's like completely empty in there or whatever, it's like a private bathroom, sure. But like, if you see a bunch of like kids and stuff behind you, just don't take the photo and don't treat it as like you're a victim because people are giving you backlash over it.
like, have you had an experience where somebody's walked into a restroom and you're, like, look, Canada's nuts, right? We all understand that. But
Oh, yeah.
have you run into this yet? And if so, like, how would you respond?
I haven't, thankfully. But actually, there's a thing going on right now where there are men going into women's bathrooms and creating crimes in Canada. That's been like
Imagine
in the news
that.
recently. So yeah, I mean, right away I would be on alert. I'd probably just leave. I'd be like, nope, just nope. But that's yeah. There's been quite a few recently. It's been in the news over here that like men have been coming into women's bathrooms and assaulting people.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Well, people are done with this. Specifically, Lily Tino over here, this homeboy, Nick. They want him gone. They want him gone off TikTok, rightfully so, with 475,000. Listen, 475,000 people who are like, I'm done with this nonsense right here.
Right
People
next to a kid too.
I'm guessing that's a kid. I guess, I don't know, but like, by the way, look at his man arms over here, man neck, man smile, man everything. Like, I don't understand. You can stand next to that, even be like, oh, it's got to go. It's ridiculous. Man, that is just crazy to see. Now, apparently, this is all hearsay. It's all allegedly, but there's apparently some rumors that this person was on a flight and got in a little battle with a flight attendant. Once again, take this all with a grain of salt, but judging by what we got going on here, it could be a pretty big grain of salt.
Lily Tino is an infamous transgender with a social media presence, and they were on my flight, and I'm a flight attendant, so let's talk about it. Miss Lily, the flight attendants are not supposed to know your gender when you walk in, especially when you are a tall man with a fully grown Adam's apple, half-grown boobs, and a 5-year-old outfit. If we misgendered you, you can talk to us about it. If you get easily offended, fly private, don't fly commercial. And we were so nice by referring to you by day because we didn't know what you went by. So don't say immediate turn off. I'm never flying this airline and I'm reporting all of you. Go ahead and report it. Report it, because we did refer to you as they. We did not refer to you as he when you said, no, it's she. And the fact that you're flying from Orlando to your final destination on a flight full of kids, I'm concerned. I don't even know how my airline allowed you on, but I was concerned for those kids. I was like, keep an eye on them at all times, because instant turn off, worst flight ever. I don't ever want to see you on my airline, or I would never want to see you on a flight that I'm working, because the next time I will not be as nice as I was.
See, he's a gay against grooming. I like it.
Yes, it's like, of course, we're getting to this point now, or even the gays are done with it.
Based.
I don't understand. You can look at that and be like, I'm on board with what's being thrown down, but people have really started making fun of just how silly this person is here. Take a look at this TikTok here, which got passed around. This is fictional satire comedy here from this guy. This is kind of the Lily Tino bit where you sit down and get misgendered.
I've seen this. I think I've seen this one.
And here you go. Here's our bread tower. Hope you enjoy it, sir.
I am Lily. I'm not a sir. I'm a lawyer.
He does look like that.
Yes.
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I'm sending this back. Take it back. I'm leaving. I don't feel safe.
I don't see the problem. I used the women's restroom here. Went right in, and as you can see by my shirt, I pee standing up at Disney. So, there's no problem. 10 out of 10 pissing experience. I went in there, and I did not make a scene or nothing.
Get out of the way. I got a tinkle. Get out.
Lift the seat up for you.
Oh, that was good. It's good. Who's going to send me more money so I can order more food? Come on. My name is Lily, and you shall answer me as such. I don't care if I pass. I don't care.
I appreciate the full 5 o'clock stubble on this guy. I mean,
Yeah.
he pulls off the woman.
10 out of 10 cosplay.
Yes, better than Lily Tino here. Now there is one last clip. I mentioned that Lily Tino is now the victim in all this. Here is the latest and last little bit of this story, the final up here of the background here of why Lily Tino is now the victim here.
I am Lily Tino. I am not a man. And I have the right to use any women's restroom, including those at Disney. You only see the surface, but you never care about what I've been through. In 2020.
Okay, so what do you think Lily Tino has been through to get here, to be broken like this?
A lot of misgendering.
When I found out my wife was cheating, my world.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
The right to use any women's restroom, including those at Disney. You only see the surface, but you never care about what I've been through. In 2020, when I found out my wife was cheating, my world collapsed. I began to doubt myself and everything around me, and that's when I embarked on a path that would completely transform my life. You call me strange and claim I threatened my mother, but you didn't see that in the video. When I asked her,
Yeah, I don't even know.
This is a roller coaster of its own. A
So
new Disneyland ride right here.
Right. So really what happened was he wasn't there for his wife. His wife found another guy, and this is where we're at now. It broke him so bad that he decided he wanted to be a woman.
My wife cheated on me, so now I'm going to become her, is pretty much what happened.
Right, dude, how bizarre.
It's all to
is
steal
that?
the guy
Psycho
away from his
stuff.
ex-wife.
Oh.
about your son becoming
Wait
a
till he
monster.
gets a
That
load of
wasn't
me.
provocation. It was me forcing her to admit. I am no longer the son in her memories. I am Lily, a woman. You dig up my past scars talking about my arrests, charges, plastic surgery,
What?
and
Charges?
Arrested?
Now, what are those charges? I'm going to just
wow.
throw it out there. Some kind of domestic problem.
I cannot confirm or deny what you're saying here. I have not looked at, but hey, it sounds like the wife made the right decision in this, just by with the divorce and such. But let's go ahead and continue here, just to kind of see, just curious how much more he can play the victim.
But you don't understand that this isn't escape, it's rebirth. I am willing to look in the mirror and I am willing to stand in the sunlight as myself. I enter women's restrooms because that is my space. I wear rainbow Mickey Mouse ears, not for performance, but to tell the world I will no longer hide. You fear me because I live more authentically than you. I am not.
See, there it is right there. Then it's the grandstanding on top of that. I'm better than you. I'm freer than you. Because I look like this now.
It's me. I am the better person.
Yes.
Yeah. You just hate me because you're not as free as me and you don't want to do irreversible things to your body that I'm not even going to like. It's just crazy. It's crazy. You're not the normal one. We are.
Yes. The narcissistic psychopath.
I still laughed at this dude got. It probably cost a lot to get that facial reconstruction surgery.
Yes.
And still looks like a man.
Yeah.
It's like, what was the point of that surgery? Like, you didn't change your face at all. It looks the same.
And you think that it's got to look like when you go to the fun house and you look at the mirror,
yeah,
and it's all distorted, right? When he goes to the fun house, he looks in the mirror and he's like, how pretty, right? Like, I think that's what he's doing every time he looks at his own mirror. He's like, I'm so pretty right now. I'm so pretty. I'm so cute. It's disgusting.
Not a monster. I am Lily, and I am living for myself.
I am living for myself. And if you have a problem with that, you're the monster.
You're the monster.
Somehow, some way, they have become a victim. Now, one interesting note about this, tying it all the way back to video games here. Did you know that apparently Nick Contino used to write for video games? This is
shocking.
Thank you to Hijabi Gamer for sending this over. Yes, Contino writes for video games. I haven't heard anything about this at all. This is courtesy of Wikipedia. Contino works as a business development lead for the online platform Ryu Games, she also writes about video games for game developer. So there we go. Interesting. I'll be curious to see what games that this person has written for. So I'm with everybody who signed that petition. Not just like, we can't have that walking around. We can't have dudes walking into bathrooms, and we can't have them peeing standing up while in the women's bathroom, right? And the reason why nobody said anything to you is because they're terrified of you. You're shaking your head, Kay.
No, I completely agree. It's like people are just not confrontational, and so they'll just walk away, and they don't want to deal with getting canceled and all this other stuff. So they're just afraid of the culture. But yeah, there's a lot of people thinking the same thing. They're just not saying it to your face, and your ego is making you think that you're like all high and mighty when you're not. Kind of disgusting, if anything.
These people are broken. I mean, he's clearly broken. He was broken in 2020. So he had, let's put the timeline together real quick on this. 2020, his wife cheats on him, gets a divorce. He's broken. He has to social distance. He's away from everybody. He has time to think, go online. All of a sudden, hey, it's time for a rebirth all the time. It's just time to, and he goes down. Well, now you should be a woman there, Nick. It makes total sense when you think about it. We're going to look back on 2020 and COVID and everything that happened there as just what a giant monumental F up by everybody that was in leadership during that time. Literally everybody.
Yeah.
God, and it broke so many people. All right. Let's go ahead and end on something a little bit more upbeat today. But first, Spencer came in and says, "Funny how trans go ballistic when dead named, but expect to be entitled to past connections of friends and families from that former life. This is true. Interesting. Thanks, Spencer. Appreciate that." Commodore fan says, "I have a cousin. She has a wife, and they're beyond sick of all these crazy causing trouble, pride, etc. They all want to live life, just live life in peace." Yes, I think that's the general rule of a lot of folks. Mercenary says, "Send Lily to jail and tell her inmates he's a diddler." All right, let's go. Let's go and end on a little higher note. Then we'll get to the rest of your supers. By the way, Kay, do you have access to all the supers on the side, and can you pull those up? Like if
I might be able to
in the
Let's see.
star chat.
Let me see if I can. I can show.
There you go. Cool. We'll get to those in just a minute. Kind of a fun little story here to finish. There was a big Tekken tournament over the weekend. Kay, you brought this up, so I'm gonna let you lead with this one.
Well, there was a classic fighting tournament that happened, and a lot of pro elites were there. And for the most part, it ran like a normal tournament. A guy came in, whipped the floor, but what happened afterwards caused a lot of mayhem.
So this guy's Joe Budden. Apparently, nobody knows who the guy is, but I don't understand how that can be if you're
Dr. Doom.
Yeah, he came in.
He's
as
like
Dr.
cosplaying
Doom.
and everything.
Okay, so he came in and he wins, and then he got disqualified for throwing toilet paper. Is this the footage of it right here?
It happened backstage, so there's no footage. So you just see him winning the tournament, but you don't actually see the footage of that happening.
Okay, so he got tossed. Let's see. MF Doom came backstage and tried to throw the ultra soft at me and Spooky. He said, commentator Mark, man, both him and Spooky were good sports about it. Turned the ordeal into part of the broadcast and making jokes about it. However, despite them taking it on the chin, the tournament officials were forced to DQ him as it reflects in his tournament results. He would have been set to fight the winner's bracket for a chance at the top 24, but both his matches show up as DQs. He was DQ'd because he went to the backstage area, which is a big no-no unless you're working there. Was being held back by one of the tournament organizers and still pushed forward against warnings to do what he did, Markman said of the toilet paper incident. We have no say in what happens because we're still doing commentary. The event/lead organizers decided to take action based on what happened right there. So just tossing that paper right there, which is silly. I love the bit, by the way, showing up as Dr. Doom. It's pretty good, and being able to play any sort of game like that is quite the accomplishment. But have you ever, like, I know people talk about throwing controllers and stuff and breaking things. What's the biggest or most expensive thing, or have you ever broken anything while playing games before?
Yeah, I have. So I was playing Overwatch and I lost a match, and I was sitting on a couch that was a bit bouncy. So I like kind of lightly tossed my PlayStation controller, but it bounced off the couch and smashed my phone screen. So I had to replace my phone out of gamer rage. It was fun.
Flash, you ever broken anything from playing games that you were just so upset you threw something or broke something?
Actually, no, not once.
Flash able to control his rage, unlike Kay.
Better man than I. Well, I rage.
Yes.
Also true biologically, but I yell at games like a lot. So
Controllers are expensive. I don't want to have to buy new. I get mad, but I also would rather not spend $80 on another controller, because that Switch 2 Pro is an $85 controller. So with tax, it's actually 90 something.
It's insanely expensive, but you know what? They all break from like stick drift and stuff now, so why not get some rage out, like smash something? They're gonna break anyways on me for like doing nothing to them.
So I saw the story. Just quick side note: I saw the story about how Nintendo was like, "We're gonna replace all the drifting Switch 2 controllers." Oh, excuse me. And I was playing Mario Kart with my daughter, and she was going, "My controller is drifting all over the place. I don't understand what's going on." And I started playing, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, I totally see it." And it kept like pushing me to the left or to the right or whatever it is. And I was like, "Are you serious? We've had this for like 2 days. How did this happen?" Turns out it just had in Mario Kart like the auto steer thing on, where there's the little bubble on the back of your car that pushes you back to the center. And I was like, "Oh!" So we turned that off, and everything was fine. So all is good. I wonder how many people are going to try to do that in return, because they're like, the drift is horrible on my controller, and it just turns out it was Mario Kart's auto steer. So, all right, we'll get to the Paul Tossi story later. I think we're going to wrap a little early today, because I got to be honest, I am tired, like just from King of the Couch and stuff. But we do have a lot of super chats to get to, so we're going to need to get to those. Flash, do you want to talk about anything you got going on that you want to share? Maybe a certain
check out my comic.
Yes.
The Mighty Golden Patriot.
Yes. All right. Golden Patriot, $94,677 in total sales right there. Go over there and get that to 100K. We're closing in, baby. Congratulations,
So
Flash.
close. Congrats,
check it
man.
out. It's a tribute to old Golden Age comics, Sentai. It's a lot of fun, a lot of action.
Appreciate you, my man. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, okay?
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
All right. Let's get to some supers. We're going to start at the top with Marmalin. Says, could be a case where someone took the Japanese yen numbers and didn't actually convert it to USD, and talking about the inflation of Space Invaders.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah, something just felt off about it. I don't know.
Steven says, have you had a chance to watch the new Naked Gun movie trailer? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I thought it was a lot of what we saw from the teaser. It looked funny. I will watch it when it hits Amazon or Netflix. I don't plan on going to the theater to see it. Minus says, Craig, it was originally global cooling. They said that the UK would be frozen by the year 2000. Then in the 90s, they switched to global heating. Yes, Miner, you are correct. Suna says they forgot to mention that the world is getting colder and glaciers are returning to the North Pole. Even the WEF said climate change is a scam. St. D says, Kay, is Canada like how South Park makes it out to be, like the Wizard of Oz?
South Park makes it look cooler than it is. Like, it's not cool up here. Cold, maybe, not cool.
Okay, why don't you read off starting with Spartan Bot here, and then we'll work our way down.
Sounds good. Spartan Bot came in, a member for 2 months, saying we just want Alberta and maybe Saskatchewan. Yeah,
in the United
you're right,
States.
honestly. Yeah. I mean, if it were my opinion on it, that's what I would do in America's case. Just don't take any of it. Lando776 came in. Thank you so much, saying, I
Go
spent my
Lando.
Father's Day teaching my daughter the ways of combat and honor via the Predator film franchise. She took it pretty well for a 10-year-old. Next year, we're starting archery. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's really exciting. We read this one earlier. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling through here. Okay, so we've got Tuna Soul Silver came in for 5, saying this is a late post, but having critical thinking and having a different opinion as a Canadian is considered problematic and racist on communist Canada. Yeah, I know. I have to bite my tongue because in Canada, a lot of what I say probably is considered hate speech.
That's crazy. That is
yeah.
crazy to me.
Yeah, I there's a lot of things I just can't say, or else it's like, oh, there's a hotline. Enjoy. Commodore fan 64 came in, thank you, saying there was one fat shaved Karen that tried to stop a diesel bus, screaming "Don't off me" during the protest. D-Day Cobra showed it live. Oh my god!
Wow,
these protests are crazy. Holy. And we got a locals from Whistler V, thank you, saying had a Mr. Gaddis near where I grew up. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Mr. Gaddy's. Mr. Gaddy's. Yeah, it's Pete's place.
Oh, okay. Mercenary came in saying F Godspeed.
All right.
And Mercenary came in again saying Legacy of Kain, Tony J. Rip. Oh, such a great voice actor. Like, just one of the best. Commodore fan 64 came in. John St. John Duke 3D.
Great one.
That's a hard one to beat, honestly. You guys thought of some really good ones. I'm assuming a lot of people would say like Troy Baker or like Nolan North as well. There's probably other ones.
Yep.
Rod Hernandez came in as a member for 8 months, saying Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver intro, hearing Tony J. Raziel, you are worthy. Stayed with me all these years. And there's some news today that there's like another Soul Reaver or something maybe coming out. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hopefully there's more stuff. Not like a new one, but there's like a port of an old one. McLeod2486 came in, thank you, saying Tim Kitzrow was the announcer for NBA Jam and NHL Hits. Oh, it's the same guy?
Yep.
NHL Hits 2002, my favorite hockey game ever. It's so good. You can actually meet him next month. He's going to be at Classic Game Fest in Austin. Apparently, you can hire him to make sound bites.
Yep.
Ooh.
I had Tim do an entire intro for something that never saw the light of day.
No. Maybe that has to be a plus thing later.
Maybe.
If you still have it.
Maybe. I don't know. I need to look.
Crumbs came in for 2, thank you, saying do a SideScrollers Plus show where we just go through people's collections. That could be a fun show. I love that kind of stuff. You should definitely consider that. Go through like people's collections that are, part of the Plus. You should do that.
Yep. That's definitely something we've talked about.
Mercenary came in saying 1,500. I have to work 13 hours a day, 4 days a week for that. That's what's insane about this guy is like, it's like, who makes $1,500 in a day? Like, just take it, bro. I don't know. These people are crazy. Aiden Perez came in, thank you, saying what a punk, complaining about earning $200 an hour.
Yeah.
In what world? In what world does anyone make that? Commodore Fan 64 came in saying this jackwad needs to work a real job for minimum wage all week doing retail with medical taken out, pay for uniforms, etc., then complain. Been there. Yeah, traveling costs, everything. It's expensive. Rebound came in, thank you, saying he literally said he was clip farming. Ignore him.
Oh, you're talking about the guy making
Lacy,
the Lacy guy?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just start saying stupid things like that and see where it goes.
Yeah, he seems like it. When someone has that tone of voice, it just comes across that they're trying to do that.
Grating and annoying, yes.
Yeah. Reese Kane came in for 2, thank you, saying when I was streaming on Twitch, I had a tip jar below the fold, but I never mentioned it at all because I didn't want to become that kind of guy. Just play the damn game and be happy you have viewers. You know what? Time is the most expensive currency in the world, and people are spending their time on you. You should appreciate that, in my opinion. So I agree, Reese. That Reeve guy came in, thank you, saying, so the IRS made him go touch grass. Neat. Yeah, it's a FAFO situation. Tim France came in as a member for 2 months, saying, as a mailman, I wish I made $2,000 a day. This kid deserves to be whooped with a switch. Yeah,
Yes.
that number sounded astronomical to me. I mean, I don't know what mailmen make, but it's still, that's like,
It's not
what job pays you that much
Right.
in a day? Whistler V came in saying, I could survive the rest of my life on the money this bitch owes for taxes. He wants to whine about it when he has people donating him money. Exactly. And taxation is theft. Welcome to hating the government. Am I allowed to say that in Canada? We'll find out. No! What can you guys make me say? Just kidding. Mr. Velocoli came in as a member for 2 months saying, I think my brother would trade places with him and he can be a mailman if he thinks it's that easy. What an obnoxious brat. 100%. Who wouldn't take that gig? Joey0316, thank you, saying that streamer is what happens when your parents don't teach you the value of working to earn money. Kid lives in the mushroom kingdom. Yeah.
I mean, and he's 20 as well.
I
20
know.
years old.
And I just guessed that. I don't know anything about the guy. It's like, this looks like a 20-year-old dweeb. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what we're looking at. Ram is 0405, sent in a tip, thank you, saying, yes, Flash, there was a lot going on that night, like Craig being a liar, and not wearing a nice gifted button shirt.
Hold on, Armis. Allow me to quell that and say that I wore that shirt literally all day leading up to the event. And I decided not to wear it as it didn't go with the blazer. But I did wear that shirt literally all day. Ask anybody who was there. I wore the shirt that you gifted me. So thank you. And by the way, looks pretty good. Need to use it. Let me lose a few LBs first, and then then it'll look extra special.
He'll play some Ring Fit Adventure, lose it, and then
Yeah.
there you go. Dan, Evil Robot, a member for 20 months, thank you, saying, hello, Side-Scrollers, 1,500, I would be the happiest person for doing live streams. If it doesn't work out for you, then get a real job. Mercenary came in saying, show us the wine moms.
Oh
I
man,
did hear
yeah.
about them.
Yes, the wine moms were a big deal, and I loved everything about what happened with them. So we'll once again, you can watch it over on Plus.
And Hypernauts came in saying, you did slap Blabs in the head with Concord. That loss was karma, Craig.
Hypernauts, no, I hit Blabs with Concord, not slap.
Did the Concord break?
No, everything is fine.
Commodore Fan 64 says Chrome on Linux uses about half the resources than Win. Well, Linux is definitely the way to go in general, but I'm too much of a pleb to do that. So, Scrap Gamer, the junk man of gaming, came in saying, "Hey, side scrollers, did you get the notification about the Give Send Go petition?"
No.
I don't know. Commodore Fan 64 says MS Windows is a fat hog versus Linux, Mac, and Chrome OS. That makes more sense to me. Yeah, Chrome is like brutal with taking up RAM. Saint D12 came in saying, Craig, it would be called Combat Couch.
I do like that.
That's a great name. I love that.
I may steal that, Saint.
Yeah, that's a really good name. Combat Couch. Ooh.
I'm writing it down.
Joey0316 came in saying, I'm looking forward to the MK Legacy Collection to play the different ports. They also said they will be adding games to it. I want to see MK Trilogy. I mean, I want to see like the 3D stuff. I'm playing through that. I'm not like a huge Mortal Kombat fan, but I want to like play through all the 3D ones. Like the fighting, not the fighting, but like the ones where you actually adventure in.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fun. Whistler V says, when did it become conservative to not record a video in a bathroom with other people around? They always move the line, don't they?
Yep.
Mighty Megatron says, he's mocking women in these videos. It's clear he was a virgin, probably still is, unless he had a Diddy exit at all. He was rejected by woman in dating, so they turn... can I say that word? I don't know. Is a sick way of revenging against them. Well, he had a wife. That was a crazy situation in general. So, West Levy says in a Bostonian accent, what's a Boston accent sound like? It's like, get out of here or something. I don't know. Oh, wow, a game journalist turned out to be a cuck and then became a woman impersonator. What a surprise. That's my really bad impersonation.
That's good.
Commodore Fan 64 says, I took a baseball bat to an Everex game notebook that the NVIDIA GPU went out on me 1 week after the company went belly up, leaving me high and dry. I think that's a valid reason to take a baseball bat. I would do the same. John Kanji came in saying, Craig, have you experienced Mario Kart World Rainbow Road yet?
Not yet. I was playing online and it nearly got selected. It did not, though. That would have been my first opportunity to play it.
Are you good to keep going? Because I have to pop some new ones in that we got.
Yeah, I got this from John Con. John, thank you very much. Mercenary says America also wants Haiti and Guam. Game Hunter says San Diego's more tame than LA. That's good to know. Didn't look like it on TV. Kataka says I have to work 8 hours to make $150. Fuck out, Lacy. That's right. Koa says I left my old job because I was the lowest paid in the department and being refused my holiday pay. Heck me, I guess. Nah, good for you, man. Good for you. Delta came in and says, to be fair, this was a problem to begin with. People defending or getting upset with quote misgendering when a person is definitively a freak. Disney should be banned. Should have banned him for taking unsolicited photos in the bathroom. No questions asked. Agreed. Says also Vera tweeted a few hours ago that Nexus Mods has been sold. Who would have guessed? All my goon mods will be eradicated for when Tencent turns out to be the buyer. Thank you, Delta. And Lando says picture didn't happen, Craig. No, it's on Plus. Suffer So Proud says, would you ever dump the entire Screw Attack content on SideScrollers Plus? I don't own it, so I can't do that legally. But I will say this. I would be open to buying Screw Attack back. Like I said, I know that the guys at Death Battle, my former employees who worked at Screw Attack, they technically own Screw Attack now. So I'd be open. I would, if there's an opportunity to buy it back, I would do that and add it to Plus and add it to everywhere because I ultimately just want that content to be seen again. So Easy Sleazy says, Kino Casino says the wildest stuff and they live in Ontario and they're still rolling. Still running. You'd be fine.
I love those guys. I'll just throw in a few whoa buddies and then I'll be okay.
Until they're not.
They're great.
All right, time to roll, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Kay, thank you for hanging out with me for a few hours, and thanks to Flash as well. Kay, you want to promote what you got going on everywhere?
Sure, yeah. So you can find me at Melee Games on YouTube and Rumble, and Melee Games plays on Twitch and Kick. I'm one half of Melee Games. There's also Melee James, my crazy other half. And we do all things gaming. So tonight at 6:30 p.m. PST, we're going to be playing Mario Kart World together. Ooh. And we are opening up the lobbies. So if anyone wants to join, you have a Switch too, just come bug me over on Twitter or Discord or wherever, and you can come join us. Otherwise, next Monday, we're taking an early peek at Ruffy, which is a new platform coming out on the 26th, but we get an early look at that. And that'll be next Monday. So yeah, come join if you're curious about Ruffy. I think it looks great. Disclosure, I got the key from the devs, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. But I was excited for the game even before we got it. Oh no, I know. But it looked good to me before, so I'm happy that we get to take a look, and we'll be honest with you guys. Don't worry.
Cool. All right, Kay. Appreciate you as always. Great stuff. Blabs will be back tomorrow when we're rolling. Hopefully everybody's rested up. I'm gonna need to get a little extra rest too. I thought I was good until my stamina wore down as we went along. I'm getting old, Kay. I'm getting old. It's ridiculous. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Remember, people are gonna try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys gotta go get it. Have a great day. Head over to Plus. Go watch King of the Couch. See you guys later. Bye bye.